July 16th. Thank you for joining us on Arc Rochester. I'm Abby Friedman.
And I'm Dan Schreck. We've got a lot coming your way in the 2 hours of Arc Rochester. But first, a look at some of the news you need to know.
We'll go over to Christian Garzone. He's live in the newsroom with some of our headlines this morning. Christian?
Good morning, Dan and Abby. We begin with an air quality alert still in effect across western New York and much of the Northeast as smoke from those Canadian wildfires continues to roll in. This video was taken at midday yesterday showing the hazy sky. The air quality index today expected to be in the unhealthy range for half the state. Medical experts say those with chronic conditions, especially lung or heart diseases, face the most serious risks. One person is facing multiple menacing charges after a fight just before midnight at Grand Avenue and Baldwin Street. Police had a report of multiple people fighting. They say they found a 40-year-old man with a BB gun. He was taken into custody and this morning is facing multiple counts of second-degree menacing. RTS says starting in September it will eliminate on-demand weekend service as well as evening services after 8 p.m. Officials say this change is due to a budget deficit. Reconnect Rochester will hold a community conversation tonight to discuss the changes with concerned riders. That's at 6:30 at their office on Andrews Street. Happening tonight, it's game night along the Genesee River. It's the first ever game night on the Riverway at Austin Stewart Plaza. Tonight's free event features a variety of games, including tabletop and party games, along with food, drinks, and live music. It runs from 5 until 7. And that's what you need to know. Right back to you in the studio.
All right, Christian, thank you.
Now let's get a look at what we've got brewing for the next count 'em, 2 hours here on Arc Rochester. Starting with the World Cup fever. It's not over yet, my friends. This morning we're sitting down with representatives from the American Outlaws Rochester chapter to talk about more about the upcoming opportunity for you to celebrate the final match this weekend with fellow soccer fans at Trotta.
Then what started as a truth or trash story has now gone viral online. And this morning, we're hopefully getting some of our questions answered.
Maybe.
This morning, we're chatting with the host of the upcoming bird thawing event happening in Syracuse tomorrow. We're getting the details on what the heck guests can expect.
Yeah, and how a bird ended up in a block of ice.
Listen, like I said, investigative journalism at its finest.
Absolutely. That's what we do here on Arc Rochester. And later, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis is in the building this morning. We're taking you behind the curtain of Geva Theater's upcoming production of Elvis My Way. We're going to be joined by the actor channeling the king of rock and roll with the voice, the hips, the blue suede shoes, all of it to match. Pretty thing. No?
I didn't like that. You were good up until the pretty thing. We started strong. All right, before all of that, we'll get a check of the forecast. It's Friday Eve. We're still seeing poor air quality out there today with that hazy sunshine. Meteorologist Marty Snyder tracking how long the conditions will stick around. Marty?
Marty, how's it looking?
Oh, it's looking all right. Thank you very much. Back to you. Yeah, it's actually not looking that great out there now when we look at the air quality. That's the one thing that's down. The temperatures have been nice. That's been the nice change. But, of course, the air quality, that's the big story. And you can see that haziness in the atmosphere right now. We're starting off with at least an air temperature somewhere that has been rising through the 60s. We're at 66 right now. But still with that temperature close to the dew point. Could be a little bit of fog that is a possibility out there. So some of that may not be purely the smoke passing by. But the air quality is not great. We're starting off with an air quality index that's just above 130. That's in the unhealthy range, which is between 101 and 200. And likely we're still going to see that be an issue as we head straight through the day today. Temperature's not going to be a problem. That's a good part of the story. 81 for a high, close to 80 as we head into tomorrow. We'll be still near that number on Saturday, but the risk of rain does increase during that time frame. Likely Sunday a little drier than Saturday, and then temperatures pretty consistent into next week. I think a lot of these highs pretty close to 80, and a lot of those lows down averaging into the lower 60s. Both those ranges pretty close to the averages for this time of year. So good news there, but still at air quality. That's going to be the big story throughout the day today, guys.
Yeah, I think that's the real issue. I don't think anyone's going to complain about these temps.
No, not at all.
You know,
Nice little
stuff.
drop back in temperatures.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hey, let's go off the top and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to start things off today, and I want to talk about some new tech coming to a classroom in Western New York. A school district recently spent nearly $60,000 on a humanoid robot for the classroom named Sally. And when people questioned the move, the district had to post Facebook explaining why this robot, what it is not, rather. And when you need to, well, I mean, I can't take my eyes off of her.
She's
right?
something to look at.
When you need so many disclaimers, it is worth questioning. So this all played out in Salamanca on the Seneca Nation Reservation. The school board approved this in June. Now here's the context you need. Salamanca serves 1,300 students. Nearly 80% are economically disadvantaged. So this is not a wealthy suburb with extra money to spend on experimental technology. This is a district with real needs, and they just spent 60 grand on an unproven robot. And as far as I can tell in the research, they didn't ask the community if they wanted this thing first. Now, the district finally posted on Facebook listing what they call myths. They say the robot is not replacing teachers, not collecting data, and not recording. Okay, fine. But there is something they did not address, something they have been completely silent about. The company that made Sally, Realbotics, acquired the company Real Doll last April. And you guessed it, Real Doll makes hyper-realistic sex dolls and sex robots. That company still exists, it still operates, it still sells those products. And Realbotics, which owns it, just put a humanoid robot with silicone skin and long brown hair in this high school. Now, Realbotics says the businesses are separated, different employees, different locations. They're working on a NASDAQ deal to split it completely by September. But that's exactly why this should have been more transparent from the gate. You do not put a robot from a company that owns a sex doll manufacturer into a school without being upfront about it. But here's what really gets me. The district did not even tell parents which classes it would be used in. The initial rollout is high school robotics courses using Steve Wozniak's curriculum. Steve Wozniak was one of the original founders of Apple, as you might not know. But one news outlet specifically noted that the district's announcement did not identify any of the other classes it will be used in if this rollout works, or describe the rules for student interaction. So here's what happened. A rural school district decided to buy a robot from a company that owns a sex doll business without consulting the community, without being clear about which classes it would be used in, without a public comment period, and without even telling parents exactly what rules would govern how teens interact with it. Then when the story got out, they posted on Facebook to explain what it is not, instead of explaining why they chose it. Here's the thing, innovation only works if people trust you. And people do not trust you when you hide details and you avoid the tough questions and make them learn about a $60,000 purchase from a Facebook post. And if you look at the Facebook post, I don't know who wrote it, but it looks like something you might get from ChatGPT. In saying, hey, we spent 60 grand on a robot teaching assistant. Can you write a defense and leave out the fact that the company also makes sex dolls? Enter. And they posted whatever was fed out. That's how it appears when you read it. That's what it looks like. And there are dozens and dozens of comments on the district's post on Facebook about this. Again, in a school district that serves financially disadvantaged students, 60 grand on a robot for a classroom that is, I don't want to misquote, but it's either going to be in a seated position or it's just the torso. I don't recall. And it seems like a waste of money to me.
You know, I can't help but think that they could hire a real person to be a substitute teacher. And $60,000, it's a pretty decent salary for a teacher just starting out. I can't imagine that this robot would be able to provide the adequate attention and care that a lot of students require. It's so much more than just teaching. You are a mentor. You are, a safe person that kids can go to if they're dealing with things that, maybe they can't talk to their parents about. You're supposed to be a mandated reporter. I feel like this is...
I didn't think about that mandated reporter part. That's really good. That's important, too.
Well, yeah.
It is.
I mean, you think of... Kids go through really, really tough stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I feel like this is really missing the mark. I think that, it is very interesting to see technology change and adapt in classrooms. I remember when we got our first smart board when I was in high school, and it was the coolest thing. All of a sudden, you could touch a button and it would erase, and it was so neat. The overhead projectors, and obviously we've come a long way since that point, but I can't imagine that this is actually going to be beneficial. What are the benefits to this?
Well, the school district says students will have 24/7 access to it, which I imagine is some sort of remote chat access to whatever interface, that because they say it's not ChatGPT running this thing. It is right now, it will be Steve Wozniak's robotics curriculum installed into this thing. But it's supposed to be able to help them 24/7 if they're working on schoolwork on a Sunday afternoon and they've got questions. They're supposed to be able to log in somehow and get the assistance they need from the interface.
I'm going to be so real with you here. I still think that doesn't cut it. I really do. In this day, so many teachers still check their emails on the weekends. If your student is actually struggling that much and you send an email to Mrs. Jones and say, my student is having the hardest time with this assignment and here's what we're dealing with right now, chances are Mrs. Jones will get back to you. And I'm just and that's just me,
No, that's not just you, because Mark McLean's wife. Yeah. Can I talk about her? Yeah. She's a math teacher. And excellent brain. Brilliant. And I mean, she before the exams this year, she was spending her early summer nights out on the deck doing Instagram tutoring with her students to help them.
I joined in too. Instagram Live
to help tutor her students to make sure they know what they need to know to pass.
Yeah.
That's dedication. That's what we need more of.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure that those educators are adequately compensated before we start investing in things like this.
Exactly.
And sorry if you don't like it. Sorry.
All right, we'll move along to mine because Ashley's yelling. Okay, story I saw on social media reported by The Post, and I and Ashley both believe that you're gonna have a certain feeling about this.
Okay. And I asked you not to tell me until now.
Yes. Okay. A 28-year-old homeowner says she's being kicked out of the home she inherited from her father. The reason? She doesn't meet the age requirement. And on top of that, her neighbors are being asked to foot the bill to force her out. Bethany Michelle is being removed from her residence by order of the Homeowners Association for this complex in Jacksonville. She moved into her father's retirement community in 2020 to care for him when he was terminally ill during the COVID pandemic. His home, beautiful and comfortable, like many of the others in this gated community. These new builds have patios, typically 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, open floor plans, hardwood floors, natural light, and updated appliances. The homes typically sell for about $300,000 at their asking price. Sadly, Bethany's father died in 2023. 3 months after his death, while she was still mourning the loss of her dad, she received a notice telling her she didn't meet the community's 55-plus age requirement and needed to get out. If you ever had to deal with a death in the family, you know there's a lot that comes along with it. Handling the estate, transferring assets, paying the medical bills, and so much more. That on top of grieving. 3 months later, you're still trying to figure everything out. Heck, a year later, you're still trying to figure everything out. So she didn't move. She had a lot on her plate, and she also runs her own business out of her home. Now, the HOA is escalating the situation. It is suing Bethany, and the legal fees, well, they're adding up. So the association is requiring residents in that neighborhood to pay a $1,000 special assessment to help cover the cost of forcing her out. Those who don't pay will be charged $100 a month for the next 10 months. There are 155 people who live in that neighborhood. The decision, though, reportedly made by just 5 members of the Homeowners Association board. While some residents say they aren't necessarily happy about somebody underage living in the community because, as they say, rules are rules, they also say they don't think that this is the right way to handle it. Now, Bethany says the whole situation is ridiculous. Not only does she have to pay her own legal fees and possibly find a new place to live, but she's also being required to pay that same $1,000 assessment that is funding the lawsuit against her. On top of that, she's lost access to the community amenities that she pays for, like the pool, the fitness center, the pickleball courts, and the dog park. Again, all things that she is paying for, and the home that she has inherited from her father.
Did you say, is she suing the HOA?
They're suing her.
Is she suing back?
I don't
Is there
know
a
if
counter
she's
case?
suing back. I don't know.
Okay, that would be my immediate response for her, is to lawyer up and you sue them back. Immediately. 3 months, no. No.
It's crazy.
No. Where is the humanity in that? There isn't. She moved in to care for her dad. She was allowed to be there to do that.
Yeah, so there were they had the listing for the requirements, and somebody over the age of 55 had to live there for somebody under the age to live there, and nobody under the age of 19 could be there.
I would say lawyer up and sue them back. And my other suggestion at the same time, because I get rules are rules. I understand that.
Sure.
If I'm in charge of the Homeowners Association, I'm saying we have to give this young woman she's 24?
29, I believe. 28,
Okay.
29.
She just lost her dad. Give her a little grace. We got to give her a year to get her life together. Because a year out, there's still stuff coming in the mail. There's still things in his name. There are still bills being sent. The government may not know the poor man is dead yet. You got to give her a little grace. I would also tell her to immediately go online, and I hope this gets back to her, and find a roommate who's 56. Charge him $1 a month.
Yeah.
So that you have a roommate who can then go on a lease. And guess what? Now you can't get rid of me.
Yeah. But it's wild because it's her inheritance.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was what was left to her legally.
Yeah.
So, I don't.
Yeah, I would fight that tooth and nail. I'd put my full-time job on hold and fight that. Because that's absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I'd jump over the fence and go swimming in that pool. I'd probably pee in it too. And then I'd walk over to the dog park with my imaginary dog and maybe pee there as well. No, but it's moronic and it's heartless. And I don't understand how people make these decisions with zero thought. Zero thought.
I just feel like we, similar to your story, have lost the human element to it. Mm-hmm. You know,
yes,
you're
very much so.
This is what the rules are.
Yeah.
These are what the rules are, and we have to stick to it.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Listen, again, get a roommate, get a lawyer, and then you have 2 middle fingers. I would use those as well.
We have much more to come on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're going to check in with Chris Lopez. He's live learning more about the nonprofit organization Local Sound Collaborative.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break. Your sex dolls?
Llorarás, llorarás.
East Avenue has long been a destination for great food and nightlife and entertainment in Rochester, but soon it could also be a place where artists, musicians, and the community can come together, create, and connect.
Yeah, the Local Sound Collaborative is opening a new music and arts hub with a mission to use music as a tool for connection, creativity, and celebration. Chris Lopez is live there this morning as they get ready for their grand opening. He's showing us the new space. Now, you at home did not get to hear Chris's singing just a couple minutes ago. But wow, it was beautiful, Chris.
Let's hear Chris.
Llorarás, llorarás. That's all I have. I mean, how'd I do there?
Oh, you did great.
Real bad, real bad. You don't need to answer that question. We have been hanging out at the front of the Local Sound Collaborative for the whole morning, and I thought you have a great space, and I would like for you to show it off because you have some stuff in here that represents some good things.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So when you walk in, it's a very multi-use space, big and open. We have my desk here, which isn't too important. Over here, we have all of our keyboards that a lot of our students and our kids play. On the walls, you'll actually see pictures. This is our latest grant cohort of people that have all received the grant. Great artists and musicians in Rochester. And then if you swing this way, again, you'll notice as the camera goes, it's very big and open, natural light, which is great. Over here, we have our little pop-up shop. So we plan to, we're actually in the middle of this right now, we're going to be selling and vending local musicians' shirts and CDs and vinyl. So you'll see hoodies and records and CDs that are going to be out here by our ribbon cutting on July 25th, which is going to be great. Shopping local at our spot. Our big performance spot up in front where we've been for a lot of the morning, couches and frames and pianos and everything that shows it. And I think we're going to have a little music here from Elena, which is great.
We are, and before we get to that, is the stage going to be utilized for performances that people can come in, almost like a concert, like a little mini concert stage?
Yes, yeah. Right now we have a show a month booked at our spot. So if you go on our website, you can look on our calendar and see those shows. We have Tyler Westcott playing here in September, Brian Revels in August, and Candy Country is actually playing next Monday here at our space, but you can come catch some live music as well.
Okay, all right. I was going to ask you another question, but I will save that for 8:43 because we have Elena Alston right here getting ready to play some music. What are you going to play for us now?
The next song I'm going to play is Heaven Knows. So this was one of our second releases on like any streaming platform you can find. And this one was a collaborative piece. And I always like to shout out Sam Klotz all the way from Nashville. He's from here, but he was one of the people that really helped me put this song together. And it's a really meaningful song about music, and it feels fitting for something involving music with local sound. So.
Okay, without further ado, Elena Alston.
Dreaming of auburn skies in Virginia, waiting for the fallen leaves to change. I never knew how much I was gonna miss you till I was sitting here waiting on this train. The journey never ends, but we're at the start. Talking to my friends, saying you'll go.
She's fantastic.
Yeah. So good.
Heaven knows that I tried.
Oh,
I know. Christian said it the last half
didn't
hour.
we
You could
just
listen
have
to her all
time?
day.
come on. All right.
We're out of time. But, I mean, hey, really great program. We're so fortunate to have
Yeah.
them into the city and, you know.
And I think we might have more later on in the program.
will.
Don't go anywhere. When Arc Rochester returns, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will join us after this. Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean joins us now because it's time for a little weather trivia.
Yeah, we can see each other in here.
We
Yes.
can.
Outside, it's not great.
No.
No, it's, we've been watching this the last couple of days, and it looks like we have another couple of days of this. So, folks have been asking us, how much longer, especially, folks with COPD or asthma or some kind of respiratory condition. How much longer is this kind of thing going to stick around? So weather trivia, it's going to follow that theme today. Take yourself back to the summer of 2023, okay?
Okay.
And we actually had many days like yesterday, if you can remember, but we had a few days that the AQI really jumped up. Do you remember on our worst day in 2023, how bad the atmosphere got, how much smoke, the AQI, how high it got. Was it 160 to 200, 200 to 240, 240 to 280 without Googling it?
No.
280 to 320?
I'm looking for pictures.
Oh, from 2023?
Yeah. Do you remember when in 23 this was?
I do.
I believe the exact date of the highest, and I don't want to give this away, but this won't give it away unless you Google it. Okay, don't Google it. Okay, June 7th. I
It was in June. Though.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, June was particularly bad.
Remember that Dancing with the Ark had to be postponed.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And there was another big event that had to be canceled entirely because it was too bad out.
And it revisited us in late June and July because we had a camping trip up to Hamlin.
That's right.
And we were camping, and nobody had asthma or anything like that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the after effect? I don't know.
Unpleasant.
No. So we're going to be sitting by a fire anyway.
No. In June 2023, I learned how to drive stick shift.
Oh, yeah?
And
Fun.
I was summoned for jury duty.
Not so much fun.
No, those are the two big things that happened in June 23, I guess, to me.
Okay. No smoke pictures or anything like that?
No, Abby had a fly in her coffee.
Ooh.
Oh, I do remember that. That was a bad day.
Took a picture of that.
Yeah.
And I remember on one of the days it was very muggy and I slid off the desk like this. You were actually working the morning show.
I do remember that.
You got that
Actually,
right
now
there.
that you say
Yep.
that. Oh, memories.
Look, there's producer John.
Okay.
Looking all very happy and cheery with you.
Let's go back to the graphics.
Yeah,
Show you the
sorry,
current AQ.
okay.
The air quality.
Sidetracked.
The air quality health alert. So we've been watching this and watching the smoke kind of ebb and flow. The AQI dropped back last evening. It's up again today. It's going to go up higher this afternoon. And heading into Friday, we're going to see this number ebb and flow again. So don't be surprised if this gets extended for the air quality health alert. We're at 133 right now, and that puts it kind of in an unhealthy range. And what does that even mean, right? That means you follow this chart here on the screen. That means that if you do have a condition, some kind of heart or lung condition, that you probably want to remain indoors. If that number gets into the 180s, 190s this afternoon, it's not to a point at the bottom of the screen where you see very unhealthy. I'll show you a spot where that is. And you saw some video on Good Day Rochester this morning from Duluth, Minnesota, where the AQI was over 800. There were some places near Chicago yesterday where it was closer to 1,000. This is Michigan, Wisconsin, Upper Peninsula, and parts of Minnesota closest to those wildfires. And you can't see a mile in some of these spots. The smoke is so thick, and you see the impact on the wham cam too. You can barely see the city sky this morning. 67 degrees. The part of the forecast that changed since yesterday, the dew point is no longer in the 70s. That's back in the 60s, so it does feel a little bit less humid out there, but it's very damp. There's some fog around. And this purple color, that's the most dense smoke, kind of hangs with us through this afternoon, this evening. We get a little break. Notice, especially east of Rochester there, Friday morning, but look what happens Friday afternoon, Friday evening. The smoke kind of fills back in, not as dense Friday night into Saturday. But the reason this is happening is because of the placement of large high pressure in the atmosphere, and it's directing the jet stream basically right over Rochester. So all that particle matter that's originating there just north of Lake Superior is basically dumping right in our backyard. But what we could use, a little rain. Rain scrubs the atmosphere. Rain is nature's cleaner. It is not in the forecast for us at least until Saturday. So there is going to be a chance as that system to the west comes in Friday night, Saturday, that we get some showers. But for today, it's the wildfire smoke. Temps in the low 80s. You remember 2-3 days ago, we were forecasting mid to upper 80s. We had to knock that forecast down, obviously, because of the smoke and haze stopping that sunshine from getting through. Smoke and haze tonight, 63, and 7-day forecast that, it's decent. As soon as we get the smoke out of here, I don't think it's not a forecast that's going to chase you away from any plans, but we do have that chance for showers and thunder, especially on Saturday for this weekend.
All right.
You can see it. I should load up some pictures. I took some pictures, put them up on Facebook. I have a white car. You can actually see the particle matter. Ash.
Oh, yeah?
Recycling bin cover was covered this morning. So you can actually see the effect of it this time. That's how low it is in the atmosphere.
Not good.
No.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Don't go anywhere. We still have much more to get to here on Arc Rochester.
We're back after this.
everywhere. Hey there, I know we're
Truth
on YouTube now, right?
or trash? What's that? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Just gotta watch the old.
On the tube.
Watch the old lips here.
The YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. Don't want to drop any potty words. Keep it going. That music is so good.
It really
Yeah,
is,
I love it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets you going.
Is
Is that
it-
on your playlist at the gym?
That's all I have on my playlist. It's just that's the playlist. Is that song just over
that
and
on
over.
repeat.
And the
One-hit
stocks
wonder.
music too.
The Sox music?
Stocks.
Stop at 12 noon. Yeah, I do enjoy that music. And I have to say, like the weather trivia music, it sounds like something from the Far East every time I hear it. Doesn't it? A little bit?
I got to think about it.
Think it next time it plays, be like,
I'm so concentrated on the trivia, I never hear the meat. Like, you know what I mean?
It sounds like something I'd hear in Japan
I
or
think
Korea.
it's very ominous.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
It's murder mystery or murder docu-series.
Oh, I like that. That's a bit of a
That's
deeper
what it
dive.
is.
There,
Well, we have to take it very seriously.
we do, absolutely.
Of course.
Serious. Not with this though. Truth or trash. We
We
have a
didn't
little
do
bit
the
of
intro,
fun.
Dan.
Oh, yeah. Please go
That's
ahead.
right.
There we
It's
go.
time for another edition of Truth or Trash.
Here we are with our live studio audience out there. I see about 3 people. Hey, how you doing, folks? All right, there we are.
There they are.
There
We see them.
There they are. They're also working. So I've got 4 stories today. You tell me what's true, what's trash. I want to talk about Tennessee for a second. You've been to Tennessee. Your folks
few
live
times.
there. What's the landscape like there a little bit? Mountains? What we got?
Yeah, so my folks live in a very mountainous area. There's the city of Nashville, which is very flat.
Yeah.
You know, rolling hills, and it's beautiful. A lot of trees.
Do you think a Bigfoot could live in Tennessee?
I think a Bigfoot could live pretty much anywhere, Christian.
Really? Yeah. Well, in Tennessee, we're going to travel down that way for this first story. A rural Tennessee man raises a Bigfoot. According to a long circulating story now making rounds online, a man in rural Tennessee claims he discovered an orphaned juvenile Bigfoot deep in the woods back in the late 1970s. He claims he raised the creature for years. Who's laughing? Stop it. To this day, no one has been able to independently verify these claims. Skeptics believe this is a person in an ape suit. We do have photos to show you at the reveal. Not now. I just want your cold take when we go down the list, what your thoughts are on this man in rural Tennessee raising
How long has he had it?
it since the late 70s.
Late 70s.
So we do have
So
baby.
it's a full adult.
Well, we have baby photos and adult photos, and they are breathtaking. I'm just glad we're all sitting down. So
Okay.
when we just stay tuned for those photos because these are hyper real, crystal clear 4K photos we're going to show you. So stay tuned for those, okay? Story 2. Inside an online subculture that's devoted to genital removal fantasies. There's a Reddit community for almost anything these days. There's a 2,000 strong subreddit that fantasizes specifically about removing the top portion of your private area. Another group talks about removing everything, the whole kit and caboodle. Both of these fall under what's called sort of a nullo culture, defined as wanting to achieve a smooth, featureless groin area, like an angel, I guess. When researchers asked men in the group why they wanted to do this. What's that?
Like Ken.
Like the Ken doll, yeah. When researchers asked men in the group why they wanted to do this, 40% of men said they wanted to achieve something called a eunuch calm and eliminate sexual urges. Listen, I'm not on Reddit that much, but you on Reddit at all, anybody?
Not anymore.
There's a lot there.
So we're just asking, is this subculture real?
Is this subculture real?
Got it.
Okay. Story 3. Russian mystics exploit historic fuel shortages with bogus rituals. So Russia is facing an unprecedented fuel crisis with Ukraine striking oil refineries deep into Russia. Snake oil peddlers, if you will, are exploiting the situation, taking advantage of people's desperation, carrying on the legacy of Rasputin. Witches, clairvoyants, and magicians are taking to social media to advertise questionable services like ways to magically lower a vehicle's gas consumption with magic energy, and changing regular fuel into premium fuel through sorcerer-like rituals. Now, folks can pay up to $200 a pop for these mystical services. Okay? Don't sign me up for that. Last story. Florida restaurant will accept Python as payment. One spot will let you cash in your catch for a pizza. Wildman's Pizza, Pasta, and Python in Everglades City will accept pythons for pizza, says the owner, Dusty Crumb. Crumb uses the snakes to make snake oils and clothing and jewelry from the bones and sells them for a profit. So those are the 4 stories right there. Man claims he raised a Bigfoot in Tennessee. The Reddit subculture devoted to removing your genitals, or at least parts of them. Russian mystics exploiting the fuel shortage in Russia with these, magic rituals. And then the pythons for pizza in Florida. Ladies first.
Oh, it's Florida.
Man.
I can't wait to see these photos.
Okay, so yeah, the rural Tennessee man raising Bigfoot. I am gonna go trash simply because.
Wait till you see the photos.
Well, that's why I'm saying trash. Now,
wait till you see them.
I do believe that there are people in Tennessee who think that they have raised Bigfoot. That would not surprise me at all. But I am saying that this story in particular, that is trash.
Did AI put one of our staff members in a Bigfoot suit?
No, nothing like that.
Are they just photos of you
Just standing there? Hey,
not
look at
having
that.
shaved?
Look at that tall guy, a bald Bigfoot. Yeah.
Online subculture. Listen, Reddit is a terrifying place, so I'm going to go true with that one. The Russian mystics, I will also go true with that one. And Florida restaurant accepting Python as payment, I will go true for that as well.
Bold choices. Dan, you're next.
Rural Tennessee man raises Bigfoot. I want to go true. I do. I want to say that this guy really, at least he's telling people he raised Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Whether or not the photos are of Bigfoot.
This man believes he raised a Bigfoot.
Yes. The online subculture, yep.
Yeah.
I bet that is real. The Russian mystics, yep, I'm willing to bet, yep, that's also real. And then the Florida restaurant, I want to say, I actually think I heard about this story before. So I'm going to go real.
Okay. Marty, you're on this Reddit subculture. No,
Yeah, right. Oh, man. Let's see. For the first one, is he from the eastern half or western half of Tennessee?
Oh, boy.
I'll just say rural Tennessee and leave it at that.
Okay. All right. I'll say there's someone who's claimed to do that. So that's probably true. Whether or not it actually happened, that's the other story.
Yeah.
The Reddit story, I'm going to say yeah. There's crazy stuff on there. I don't know a whole lot about Reddit, and I don't want to know anymore. Let's see, Russian mystics. That one, I'd say yeah. There's someone who's trying to profit from that. And for the final one, anything that's Florida man and then whatever it is following it, I'd say yes. So I'll say yes to the following.
Even with a name like Dusty Crumb, are you sure?
Oh yeah, I think we'll
Any
go with that.
relation to Inspector Crumb?
Who's Inspector Crumb?
Nobody remembers the movie?
I know Inspector Gadget.
Is that
but
from-
I'm.
Inspector
Is that
Crumb,
from
it
Clue?
was John Candy.
Oh, who's Harry Crumb?
Oh, who's Harry Crumb?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Remember, he's on the VHS box like
Yes,
this with
yes,
the suction
yes,
cups
yes,
on. Yeah, John Candy. What a great treasure he was. Yeah.
True.
Come on, McLean.
True.
You don't want to believe it.
Hey,
You have to hold
Mighty
the groiner in.
Pause is going to add on to that last one today. Just a little foreshadow.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, you good?
Good.
Okay, so let's go. I want to see these Bigfoot photos because you might all be wowed by these. You got those, Ashley? Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
That is not. Can we see the baby photos? These are hyper realistic photos. That is not a man in an ape suit. Can
No,
we
are
agree on
they
that?
embracing there?
Yes, they're embracing, and there he is as a
You know, this is like the cover of National Enquirer with Bat Boy. You guys remember that?
Boy, yeah. So it's one of these stories that, the man is making this claim, but we all look at it and think it's got to be fake. So it kind of straddles both those worlds. So anyone with a brain cell's like, that's fake, but the man believes it, so maybe a little bit of truth there on that guy's end. The subculture, that's true. I read some of the posts today, and I was just grabbing, areas like, oh my God. Russian mystics, that's a true story. Last one, that's true.
So wait, are they all true? This rural Tennessee man, though, he believes he raises
believes
Bigfoot.
it, but we look at the photos.
Like
I mean,
a
that's
fact
a guy in an ape suit.
Oh yeah, but I mean, saying it was true is you get it right.
Story's true,
still.
but
You get it right. That's why I say it kind of straddles both those worlds.
okay.
It's one of those
Got it,
stories
got it,
where
got
it's
it.
like it's he says it's true, he believes it's true, but the rest of us are like, maybe there's some mental illness
He believes
there.
it's true.
He
because
believes
he
it's
wants
right,
sound.
right.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
mental aspect, yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Facebook.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Bad. It's all right.
I like it. Yeah.
The last one for a little bit, though. I'm different shift next week, off tomorrow, but I'll be back for Truth or Trash all 5 days the following week.
The following week.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Christian.
Christian Garzone. Hey, don't go far. Much more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when
I love that music.
we come back.
Stock music.
Fitness music.
dance to it.
Yeah.
Chris Lopez.
Okay, here we go.
He's spotlighting a local nonprofit.
And we are streaming on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and
Oh no, don't turn the music off.
music. Come on, Ashley. There we go. No, that's not it.
No, this is a depressing song.
Hello, mic check 1, 2.
Mic check.
He's got it.
He's been laying low. He knows how to play drums.
Play drums at all.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden he's just busting out the chops.
George Harris.
Downtown Rochester is getting a new creative spark with the recent addition of a nonprofit music and arts hub. It's a space designed to bring people together through the power of music, art, and community.
Yeah, it's called the Local Sound Collaborative, and their mission goes beyond just making music. They're creating a place for connection, collaboration, and celebration. Chris Lopez is live this morning at their East Avenue location ahead of the grand opening to show us what this new space is all about. Chris?
Wow, that was bad. I need a music education coordinator, and speaking of one, we have one right here. This is John Lewis, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know, you're a natural, man. You're
Really?
a natural.
That was-
Yeah,
that
you
was-
got.
I knew all of that already. John Lewis affirmed that. Okay, no, back to business. You are the music education coordinator here.
Yes.
First full-time employee, correct me if I'm
Yes,
wrong?
outside of myself, yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And you got the job being very confident. We won't go into that.
I did. I
But
know.
you got the job being very confident.
Yes.
What made you so confident about taking this job on as the music education coordinator? Because you have a big hand in this business here.
I do. I had spent the last since about 2013 doing children's music.
Okay.
As my alter ego, Mr. Loops. I have gone around to a lot of like public park departments and done shows there, and then I worked at a preschool as well as being a full-time nanny.
Okay.
So I had like the music side of it and then the education side of it, and I really felt like where I belonged was meeting those two things together somewhere. And when Ray posted that the job was out there, I was like, I honestly just felt like that's where I belonged. I felt like so confident that this is where I was going.
And Ray, a month in, how's he doing?
Oh my God, he's doing amazing. All the schools are like, yeah, because I used to be at the schools where he's at, and they're like, Mr. Ray, no, Mr. John, he's the guy now, you know? So he's doing amazing, and it's so awesome. John works a lot with our Music Makers program, so this is the one that's for kids from anywhere from 0 to 5. So we work with kids that young, and John has a special knack for connecting with kids that age, and it's just another example of why kids of any age deserve to have some chance to experience music, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how do you think music benefits kids?
Well, like our main goal is to get out to schools that don't typically have a music educator on site. So it's like, I think that when kids experience music, it helps them build this confidence, it helps inspire this creativity, it helps them learn ways to express themselves. And the Music Maker program that Ray started really just focuses on trying to bring that to places that don't normally have something like that on site. So it's like just being able to like witness kids being like silly, making music. Yeah, you know, there's a kid in all of us, really. I think that's, and when kids experience music at a young age, it helps them, you know, maybe even be a little bit better by the time they're a little bit older.
And Ray, do you think that there's a deficit of teachers in the education, music teachers? That there needs to be more?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not just a chance of like there's more, but I think more resources as well. I think there's a lot of middle schools and high schools that obviously still have music programs, but for one, any kid of any age should be able to have access to a music educator, right? But we work with a lot of private schools, charter schools also who don't have your typical music educators with them, so we need to make sure that these kids in different learning environments are also getting teachers as well. So we step in a lot of those ways, and then even schools that have music programs, how can we level that up with songwriting classes, with making your own band programs, whatever it might be, to show kids that there's more outside of music than just reading what's on a sheet of paper. There's also ways to find a career in it as well. You know, so that's what we're trying to do.
When's your ribbon cutting so people can come here and check you guys out?
Yes, thank you guys so much. July 25th, come check it out at 12:30 to 2:30. We're still in the middle of our fundraising campaign, opening up this big, beautiful space. So come out to the event. We'd love to see you, and we'd love to find your support in helping us do it.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
That's it, man. That's it.
All right. I'll take that as I was great on the drums. Back to you in studio for now.
Very cool. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate it.
When we come back, we're looking ahead to a special watch party celebrating the final match of the World Cup.
We'll tell you more on how you can take part right after this. How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Coming
Good
in.
to see you
Thank
again.
you.
Hey, how are you?
How's it going,
Good
Ted?
to see
Sean.
you. Come on in, have a seat. Yes, anywhere is fine. All right, and they are just grabbing a quick mic check from the two of you, so if you could
Sounds
just say
good.
your first and last names.
Sean McCurdy.
Brennan Shanahan.
Can we make sure Brennan's mic is on, please?
Brennan,
One
say
more
your name one more time.
Brennan Shanahan. Nope.
I don't know if the box is on,
Let me see.
or it might just need to be turned off and then on again. Please and thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, thank you. So when we come back,
Should be
we'll
good.
have like 4.5 minutes to talk. Dan and I will do a quick introduction. Welcome back to all of us.
Okay.
It'll be over before you know it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Quick and painless.
Alrighty. Easy peasy.
8:56 this Thursday. The World Cup is coming to an end this weekend with Argentina taking on Spain Sunday afternoon. The hype has been building across the country and really North America and around the world. But in our region, there are several watch parties planned.
One of which is happening at Trada, hosted by the Rochester chapter of American Outlaws. For more on the event and how you can join in, we're joined now by the Vice President of the chapter, Sean McCurdy, and Director of Business Operations for Flower City Union, Brennan Shanahan. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Okay, so we were talking during the commercial break, and obviously we're not going to put money on the game here or anything, but you guys are feeling pretty confident that Spain is going to take it all, right?
Yeah, I think so. They're looking pretty strong, and honestly, it's one of those things where I think they've got a chip on their shoulder coming against Argentina, so it should be good.
Where does your confidence come from?
Well, they were the favorite going into it. Really strong midfield, just overall really balanced team. Argentina's obviously looked great throughout the tournament, but I think Spain just has a little edge with some of the youth players that they have. Lamine Yamal is obviously a fantastic player, so I think some of the really talented young players for them, I think they're going to do the job for them on Sunday.
All right.
So let's talk a little bit about the viewing party. There have been several of them over the course of the past couple weeks. What can people expect with this one?
Yeah, so we're going to be down at Trada, and we hosted one of the last games there as well. Just a lot of good fans all talking about soccer, enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the game. It's really nice to bring the community together and sort of see how everybody interacts. And, it's the world's game, and so it's good to see all the different cultures come out and support their teams.
I feel like with this sport, there's a lot of camaraderie. It's especially because none of these, outside of Team USA, it's not, one area fighting another area like it is with football. Do you know what I mean? Like it is with football. We're all cheering it all on.
Sure. Yeah, I think everyone just, is excited that the World Cup's going on, regardless of who you're rooting for. Depending on, what country you're rooting for, it doesn't really matter. You're just, kind of excited to watch the biggest sporting event in the world. So
yeah.
I think that's what's great about this tournament.
Especially at this stage, right? There's only 2 teams left, so unless you're one of those supporters, you can just come out, enjoy the game, and cheer on good sports.
And it's like a month-long Super Bowl party.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
It's a great showing, and it's great to have the U.S. hosting it again.
Yeah, and I imagine that this will be great for local businesses, specifically Trada, because that's where the watch party will be. Are there, special drinks or food or anything like that?
Yeah, the beer will be on special the entire time, so 20% off there, and so we'll be serving that out, and so we have some food going as well.
I imagine fans really appreciate that.
They do. They have a good time, and we got big TV and everything down there, as you just saw on some of the shots, and so we have a real good time.
That's very cool. Do people need to get tickets to this last watch party?
Not ticketed event. You can do some table reservations if you want to sit in the dining room. Otherwise, the bar is first come, first serve. We'll be passing out beads and sort of just different sort of memorabilia and stuff, and we might be running a raffle or two.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Very cool. And when it comes to Flower City, what are you guys doing? Anything special? Anything like merch? Get your last minute merch? Anything like that?
Yeah, so obviously our store is open for another 2 weeks down at 349 East Ave. For the last 2 weeks, all merchandise is 50% off in the store, so pop by. We're going to do a couple of other networking events there too before we kind of close shop at the start of August. So more information will be about that for on our website and socials coming up too.
Any upcoming games?
We are done, unfortunately. The boys made it to the conference championship this year, but lost in Ohio. We're really proud of them. They battled through adversity all year long. A lot of injuries for some of our top guys. A lot of experienced players who, throughout the year, were battling injuries. So the fact that we were able to make it as far as we did, just really proud of the guys and how they battled throughout the offseason. So
Positivity. We like that.
Thank you both so much. Don't forget the watch party is happening on Sunday at Trada. Information will go over on foxrochester.com.
Hey, don't go far. When we come back, a lot more to continue Arc Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
9 o'clock on this Friday Eve. Thank you for sticking with us on Arc Rochester. I'm Abby Ferdman.
And I'm Dan Track. That is meteorologist Mark McLean back with the answer to weather trivia.
Yep.
You've got a new muddy paws forecast
I think it's
today.
at Arc Rochester first again.
Okay.
It's going to kind of piggyback on the fourth truth or trash that we just
Okay.
had.
All right.
So it's,
So snakes?
yeah. Not just like little ones either. Like,
Oh, man. Okay.
okay. Weather trivia, let's see who got it. There's the music. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We were talking about that during
Yeah.
Truth or Trash.
Murder docuseries.
That's right, it is.
I don't know. It
It
seems
is.
a little light for murder. Whatever. We don't have to argue.
Yeah. Canadian wildfires reducing the air quality in Western New York today. Do you remember the peak air quality index back in that smoky summer of 2023? Was it 160 to 200? 200 to 240? 240 to 280? Or 280 to 320?
See, I feel like it was.
There was more than 60 responses to this.
Wow.
Yvonne Louis had B, Cheryl, Ron, Sarah C, Michael has A this morning, Janet D, Allison, Bella B, Gabrielle and Barbara S, Charlene C. We've got Betty and Sandra A, Jim. Oh, thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Florence B.
Thanks, Florence. You
You
too.
as well. Stephen A and Betty B. Kelly's got D. CJ has B. David has C. I never get these right.
Amy, I'm with you.
Yeah.
She has A. Tim's got B. Ryan's got C. Deborah has C. Sue, Laura, Barbara B. Debbie D. Barbara has A this morning. Elaine has B. Cheryl has B. Jody D. Cassandra C. Beth and Paul have A this morning. Sue A. Lima Pumpkin Fest Rod. Patty B. Debbie has C, E, and D. We've got Tahuti. Happy Friday Eve. Yes.
To you
B.
too.
Judy C. Yeah, stay inside, right? Karen C. Oh, thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Herb says
Herb.
the game was
Wow.
postponed.
Jeez.
No smoke smell? All right, Barb. It was down a little bit earlier this morning. Cheryl A. Dave, Cheryl's husband, B. Dawn C. Greg,
Thank you,
Dawn's
Dawn.
husband, B. Stay safe as well. Eva and Richard, B. Jim has B. Heather, Jim's wife, C. Katie and Robert, C. Kelly and Don, B. It is almost the week.
Kelly and Don looking ahead
Looking
to
forward to it.
Saturday.
Frank B, Mary Pat, Frank's wife C, Vicky D. By the way, we set the record today. Gary, Vicky's husband C, as Lisa's dad has C as well. Lisa has D. And the last page, Katie and Robert C, Colleen and Kevin D, David B, Judy, David's wife A.
There has to be a better way for us to do this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe like an entire page of all of the people who submitted A, or an entire page of.
I think this is where we should have people phone in. This is
that'd be
where you've
fun.
got one person on the phone.
or 4 people. Because there's 4 answers, right? You could have like a conference call.
You can't swear.
Oh.
You're not allowed to
that's the hard
swear
part.
if you call in.
Listen, it wouldn't be the first time if it happened.
know,
I've
but
got
I'm
to be
just-
honest, I can't believe none of the 3 of us have ever sworn. Well, that's
have.
not true. That is not.
We
That's
absolutely
right.
have.
When you got punched in the gut by Lopez.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Times.
A couple of times.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Okay,
Dropped
anyway.
a couple of them.
What do you say?
Yeah. I might go. I think I'm gonna go C.
Yeah, I'm with you.
240 to 280? Mm-hmm. You know, it actually peaked up to 280 to 320.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
So that's double the concentration of smoke that we have in the sky right now, just to put that into perspective. And that was on June 7th of that year.
And that is considered because, what is it, 200 to 250 is unhealthy?
Anything over 200 is unhealthy for everyone. Anything over 300 and you start to get into a place where you really shouldn't be outside. Yeah, for sure. So, you know, that's where that was at. Here's the Arc Rochester first today. Cheryl's granddaughter with the big snake. I can't do it.
Nope.
I mean, I've had a snake of that size on me once. And just not comfortable. At a
You
zoo.
have?
It was at a zoo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of zoo?
Well, there's no pic. And to my knowledge,
Was it a zoo in Canada?
There's no pictures either.
Niagara Falls, Ontario?
Daniel.
Could be a wet snake on Saturday.
Disgusting.
Well, it's a snake.
Yeah.
The weather. Mark.
Okay, the weather. Let's go back to the wee aether. 72 right now. The dew point is 64. The air quality index has increased to 143. So you can't even see you can barely see the outline of some of the buildings downtown. West wind at 7. And the air quality today, the forecast actually gets this up to 195.
Wow.
Today from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. But check out areas to the west. Actually, the air classified as hazardous in parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin. If you have any family members up there in the northern peninsula, some of those AQIs are over 800 up that way. So that air quality health alert, that's going to continue today. Don't be surprised if this gets extended into Friday as well, because that wildfire smoke, the most dense part of that comes through this afternoon, this evening. But we get a little break there. See how we're just kind of on the edge of it? We get back to lighter smoke, especially east, but watch it come back in for Friday and Friday afternoon, Friday evening before we finally start to see a break into the weekend. And that rain this weekend will also help. If we do get some showers on Saturday, that will help to scrub the atmosphere a little bit. Kind of a weird setup. Most of the United States under what we call a ridge in weather. And with that kind of setup, we get this clockwise flow across Rochester that just delivers that smoke from areas up to the north, southeast into western New York. So that's going to stay in place today. That next cold front right there, not having any real impact on our weather. It's that system back to the west that's got some showers into parts of Michigan there for Friday. That's going to start to sneak in as we head towards the weekend and give us that shower chance. But hour by hour forecast today, that little funny looking symbol at the bottom is smoke, 81. The normal high is 83, so we've had to back off on some of these high temperature forecasts over the last few days because of the smoke. Smoke and haze and 63. If we didn't have the smoke today, we'd be in the upper 80s, by the way, with this kind of a weather setup. But that's definitely knocking some of the energy out of the air that would normally heat the ground outside. So scattered showers and thunder Saturday, 78 on Sunday, and low 80s. Monday looks pretty good, passing showers and thunder on Tuesday. Upper 70s at that point.
All right, average territory. We will take it.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, we still have much more to come on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're looking ahead to a pretty unique event. It's happening in Syracuse tomorrow.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We're back after this.
I love how you just say that we're going to check the wee aether. That was great.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey, hello there.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking.
Absolutely,
Great, great.
absolutely. Thank you for joining us. We're just doing a mic check right now. We'll be with you in just a minute. $9:15 this morning. So last week during Truth or Trash, Christian told us about an upcoming event happening in Syracuse, a bird thawing.
Yeah, the majority of us thought it was trash, but it was surprisingly true. And this morning, we're learning more about the event happening tomorrow and what a bird thawing actually is. Joining us now, we have Alex Silver, the owner of Megaton Games. They were hosting tomorrow's celebration and liberation. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I guess our first question as a collective group here is, what is a bird thawing?
You know, what's interesting about this is I've given everybody all the information they already need to know. I've put out posters. I've put out messages on Facebook. I've thrown things out on Google. AI has misclassified it as some kind of video game reference or something. I don't know what's going on, but all the information you need to know is on the poster. A bird will be thawed out of a large 1 foot by 1 foot block of ice, and all the proceeds will be going to charity.
How did the bird get in there, and is it a real bird?
Well, when water gets really cold, the molecules slow down.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it depends on how you freeze it and what shape, but this time we chose a sort of a square situation. As far as it being a real bird, we are a pro-bird establishment. We always have been. We've had allegations left and right about this for years. And this is kind of some way to clear the air about it, you know?
Okay, so clear the air for us. Is it a real bird?
It's a bird. You know, it's got.
Was it a
feathers.
living creature at one point?
Well, I'm a vegetarian. That wouldn't make too much sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess you kind of have to go to see it to believe it. I think our producer might be going this weekend.
Good. Yeah, your producer, the one who got a hold of me.
Yes.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that this has made its way all out. People need to hear about it.
Yeah, is this a typical, do other people
To
do
see
bird
him be free.
thawings? Do other people do this kind of ritual? Is it just unique to the Syracuse area? I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, it is a completely original idea. I will admit, we've got about 10 staff on hand for this. I am not the one who came up with the idea. I'm merely the facilitator. I'm the messenger. On Friday, we're going to have a food truck. We're going to have 3 bands. All the proceeds are going to be going to Humane CNY, which is a cause that's very close to my heart and a lot of people's hearts for sure. And it's just a thing that kind of happened. Sometimes if you just say yes, really, really fun things happen to you.
Okay, so tell me, where can you disclose where the bird stuck in a block of ice is currently being stored? I imagine a freezer of sorts.
Yeah, it's in a freezer. Listen, I'm glad you used the context clues to infer. Yes, freezer.
Okay.
Okay.
Large freezer. We actually had a freezer brought up from Pennsylvania to fit this bird and transport.
Is it a bald eagle, a pigeon, a vulture?
A dove.
A dove. What kind
I
of,
would never tell you.
we have to go to see it. Is this going to be live streamed at all? Can folks see this online, maybe via MySpace or something?
We're more of a Friendster store.
That's a good touche.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
nice.
it will be. We are going to live stream it, I believe. I'm going to be honest with you. When I do events, I hand the keys to somebody else and say, "I will give you the floor space if you want it."
Okay.
So I'm facilitating as best I can. I bought a bunch of drinks for people. There's going to be free water just in case it gets real bad. And
Gets real bad.
Weather-wise? We'll see what happens.
So it takes a while to thaw things. I guess, when does the process actually start? You think about like thawing out, not to be weird here, but like thawing out a Thanksgiving turkey, which isn't in a block of ice, that is just frozen. How long?
Thank you for your
is the
consideration,
process?
by the way. I appreciate your
Sure.
sensitivity.
Yeah. How long is this going to take?
Well, we've done test thaws.
With other birds?
We have thawed and frozen this bird several times.
Oh.
Does it need resuscitation?
Is this like an Encino
I am-
Man situation?
I would never attempt to masquerade as an EMT. is stolen valor to me.
What if it needs like beak to mouth,
Yeah.
clear?
It's more of a beak. It's more of a beak in mouth situation.
That's
I'm a
a
little
fair
larger
point.
than the bird. We've done a few test thaws.
Successful or
Depending
not?
on the temperature and the sun, the ROT, the rate of thaw, has been anywhere in between an inch an hour to an inch every 2, which leads it to be a 10 to 20 hour thaw. We've found ways to accelerate that.
Hair dryers?
The
Body heat?
thawing station, I don't have
Space
that
heaters?
kind of power in my store. I actually don't have any electricity in here, so we're just going to be standing there with bellows going and hoping it'll accelerate it.
Just kind of like a blow tickle.
It's very
Like a long, you ever, blow tickle, pillow fighting, I'm a flag football.
You doing
these
all
kind-
right, bud?
Yeah, are you doing okay? I'm not wearing shades trying to hide. You're the one wearing sunglasses trying to hide there.
I don't know what's going on.
Show us your eyes. Let's see who you are. Yeah.
They're disgusting. They're very sunken in.
Oh, no, they look
They're,
good. You look good. You look
I
good.
look
Well,
overtired.
I hope
only
you're not
because of
losing
mental
sleep over this frozen bird, because it seems like you guys have a pretty successful event on tap for
In
tomorrow.
a very long day.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be serious with you for a second. This thing was supposed to be a little bit of a joke, just with us and some friends, and we've got like over 1 million views on one of the things on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. I
that's
barely
awesome.
use social media. I'm 1,000 years old. I don't care. But
No.
the guy who's organizing this is amazing at what he does. And I do want to throw out there, no AI has been used at all in anything we've done, period.
Hey, I give you credit for that.
We like that, and listen, I love the fact that because honestly, out of a place of genuine concern in the beginning, I thought there was maybe a once living animal involved in this. I love that you guys are donating a portion of the proceeds. I think that's phenomenal.
I'm donating just about everything
That's
myself.
awesome.
Great. That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Thank
And
you.
also, just to throw out there, everything in the store is going to be 10% off all day.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Very
good.
cool.
James Street.
We're going to need some bird swag then when our producer goes down there. We want block of ice bird swag.
I've got some bird-themed video games. I'm a video game store, so
There you go. We'll take it. We will take it. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We greatly appreciate it. This has
I
been
appreciate you getting a hold of me.
one of the stranger experiences we've had on this morning show.
Good.
But believe it or not the strangest.
Yeah, not the strangest, but
Just
one of them.
One of them.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm any much stranger than Lindsey Graham, and him dying is pretty bizarre. So I hope there have been weirder things on here.
I mean, I was thinking of the cello goblin, but hey, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Can you get me in contact with that person, please?
The cello goblin? Absolutely, absolutely. Stay on the
goblin
line.
thawing event.
We'll actually pull them up. You guys can have a Zoom conference.
That would be incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Go ahead. When we come back, we are learning more about why early detection makes a huge difference.
We're going to have more on the other side of the break. How's it going today?
Very good, thank you. So just put this on the back of my chair here.
Yep, I'll actually attach that for you if you'd like.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. And we'll just remember when
Thank you.
I get
you
up,
stand up.
I don't rip it.
Well, now you'll just drag the chair out with you.
Thanks, Rory. All right. How are you today?
So we're going to do
I'm
a quick
good.
mic check. Can we
All
just
right.
have you say your first and last name for us?
Jane Bennett.
Perfect.
Welcome back. World Lung Cancer Day is August 1st, and while it may still be a few weeks away, doctors say now is the time to start thinking about screenings and imaging because it could save your life.
Yeah, from lung cancer screenings to annual mammograms, advances in technology, including artificial intelligence, are helping doctors detect potential problems earlier than ever. Joining us this morning to discuss what patients should know is Dr. Jane Bennett, the president and CEO of Borgnide Imaging. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So first and foremost, talk to us about the importance of this month.
Well, I mean, anything that we can get out there to encourage people who may be at risk for having lung cancer, and we can detect it early and save lives, is important to get out there. And I think lung cancer screening is one of those things that people isn't necessarily on people's radar.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And, you know, I think there may be folks at home thinking, well, I'm only 50, I'm only 40, I'm only 30. I don't need to start thinking about this now, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
That's right. I mean, if you're between 50 and 80 and you even smoked up to 15 years ago, you may still be eligible. So you definitely should talk to your primary care physician. We even have extended coverage for people who are 40. And even if you didn't smoke yourself and you might have been exposed as a veteran or a firefighter, you may also be eligible. So secondhand smoke. So there's a wide range, and definitely important to talk to your primary care physician and see if you may be a candidate for screening, because early detection does save lives.
What does the screening process entail? What's that look like?
So it's really easy. There are no needles, no prep. You don't have to fast or anything. You just go show up. And then you go in a CT scan, which is a very comfortable. You lie down for a few minutes, you hold your breath for maybe 20 seconds, and that's it. And then you get up, and that's it. So.
And explain for us, if you don't mind, just how big of a difference it can make going and getting that early screening compared to detection later on.
Well, the thing about lung cancer is that until you're symptomatic, it's usually undetectable. So if we can detect it before you become symptomatic, your chances of survival can be much improved. And not only improve survival, but the treatment may be much less invasive. So both those reasons, early detection for any cancer means less treatment, less morbidity.
Well, and to kind of piggyback off of that, what do you say to someone who might say, I'd rather not know. The whole thought of making that doctor's appointment for my annual mammogram, it frightens me.
Yeah.
What do you say to that person?
I would say that, it would be more frightening to wake up one day and start coughing up blood. So early detection is important because, if we can catch it early and you can live to see your grandchildren, and, that's what life's about, right? Being able to see your grandchildren and have family around. And if you're sick and, have to go through advanced treatments, it just won't be as pleasurable. So if we can catch it early, we can increase your survival up to, I don't know the numbers. I don't want to, but it's tremendous.
And we have a whole new thing to worry about with vaping. If somebody is watching this and they're thinking, all right, so I smoked a couple cigarettes when I was in college, but I'm, 55 and I have started vaping in the past 10 years. Should they be concerned about that too?
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, talk to your primary care physician and they can give you the exact specification. And at Borgnide, we actually have expanded coverage to cover, those kind of exposures. So that's something that we're offering now.
And because vaping is relatively new within the past couple of decades, the long-term effects are not really known at this point, correct?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, we have to assume that, they have similar effects to cigarettes. So I think for the most part, we're going to treat it as a smoker.
All right.
Dr. Jane Bennett, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Don't forget, World Lung Cancer Day is August 1st. I am sure we will be talking about it more leading up to that point and on August 1st as well. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for, doing this and making people aware that it's available.
Absolutely. Thank you again.
Time right now, 9:30. Much more to get to on Arc Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break. Thank you.
Have a great day. Take care.
I guess without a guitar, Maddie, go ahead and take that
Elvis.
microphone.
Are we seated?
Elvis in.
Oh, that's right, because he can't sing.
Of course, you can't not say Elvis has left the building.
All right.
Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Elvis is in the building.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going, Dan Schrack?
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Nice to
Abby.
meet you as well.
Nice to meet you. Come on in. Have a seat.
This spot right here for you.
All right. Good deal.
BrandonGevaTheater.org.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are y'all this morning?
Good.
Very
thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
All right. So they're just grabbing a mic check. Could you just say your first and last name for the folks in audio?
Brandon Bennett.
Perfect. .34 this Thursday. Thanks so much for sticking with us on Arc Rochester. Get ready to put on your blue suede shoes, my friends, for some rock and roll this weekend. It's the last weekend for you to catch Geva Theater's production of Elvis My Way.
This morning, we're taking you behind the curtain of the show and learning how they're capturing the king of rock and roll himself. Joining us now, we have actor Brandon Bennett, who plays Elvis. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
This is really cool. We were talking during the commercial break. You have been playing Elvis. You've been Elvis for 20, almost 27 years. Is that correct?
Almost, yeah.
So
yeah.
Tell us how this whole thing got started. At what point in your life did you realize, I think I have something here?
You know, it started out as a joke, really. I kind of got dared to do it. People telling me they thought I looked like Elvis and like, oh, we dare you to do this. And so it just kind of snowballed from there. I did it as a joke the first time, and I just, I tell people it kind of chose me because I didn't know this is what I was going to do when I grew up, so to speak. But yeah, so here we are.
Is there a definitive line, because you've been doing this now for more than half your life, is there a definitive line that separates Brandon Bennett and Elvis? Or for you, is it so much of a gray area at this point, it's not a character, it is you?
Well, I've always approached it from an acting standpoint. When I go on stage, I'm playing a character, and certainly done a lot more homework and had a lot more time to do the homework on it than most acting roles would be, So there are a lot of things now when I go on stage I don't have to think about, they just happen. But I always leave a little bit of myself in it too. I think it's important. It's what makes it real. If you're a robot otherwise, So I think with the combination of that approach, I enjoy being me. You know, I grew up in the South, so my accent and all that is not something I have to put on. It's just how I talk. So, which, yeah, I mean, I think for me it's very easy to separate it. You know, to answer the question completely. It's I enjoy being me, and then when I get on stage, it's a character. You know, it's a role. So
just looking at you, like, yeah, this guy's Elvis. Do you ever get stopped in restaurants or on the street and people are like, hey, just so you know, like, you really do look a lot like Elvis?
I do get that still, but that's what really got it started, was that kind of thing happening, you know, when I was a teenager. So yeah, it's funny. It still happens though, so that's good. I guess when it stops happening, I can worry. I don't know.
Yeah. So with Elvis's incredible career, there were the many versions of Elvis that we got to see. Gold LeMay Elvis. You know, you get to see all of them. Do you have a particular version that you lean toward, or that you like more, or that draws you more?
You know, they all have. I guess different eras, the decades really. Like the 50s was, you know, young Gold LeMay Elvis, and then the 60s was still young Elvis, movies and black leather and whatever. But his voice changed through those decades as well, in those eras. And then there's the 70s, where people associate the jumpsuit, and people always think he was heavier, which was a very small part of the end of his career. You know, when he first started wearing jumpsuits, he was probably in the best shape of his life. But that's what's so interesting about Elvis, I think, is because his voice changed and the style changed, and he could sing anything. I mean, his voice was incredible. And so that's what the first thing that grabbed me, that I noticed about him, is how incredible his voice was. And what's always been important to me, and kind of the drive of our show, it's not so much about you know, the costumes. It's more about the man and the music and his sound and, you know, his stage persona, you know.
Absolutely. All right, so we do have to talk about the show, because you are very interesting. But we want to talk about the show, too. Runs through July 19th, so folks only have a little bit of time left to come and see it. Yeah. What do they need to know?
Well, I think whether you're an Elvis fan or not, that you'll enjoy the show. And if you're an Elvis fan, you're really going to enjoy the show. It's just... like I was starting to say, it's about the music, it's about his voice, and you know, it's kind of a little bit of a history lesson. If you don't know that much about Elvis, or especially for younger people, there's stories that we tell throughout the show, and some things that I have some personal connection to, and some things that I've just learned over the years that, you know, it's a history thing. And so I think it's the music itself is special, and you know, it's an opportunity for us to share it with each other. You know, it's not just me up there throwing it at you. We want to have some interaction and enjoy it together. So,
before we let you go, what's your favorite sandwich?
I know what you want me to say. My favorite sandwich is I do like peanut butter banana sandwiches. They are good, but I don't know. I'm gonna be a kind of bland here and just say a ham sandwich. I don't know.
All right. Listen, to each their own. To each their own. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
If you want to catch the show, we'll make sure to post all the information you need to know if you want to go on our website, foxrochester.com.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We still have much more to get to, including when we come back, a very special Thursday edition of Soundstage.
Don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break. Good morning. Hi, good morning, good morning.
I'm sorry.
Performance, then interview, Ashley? Okay.
For me, thanks. Sorry.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How's it going?
Thanks
Nice
for
to
coming
see you
in. Great
again.
to see you.
Thank you for coming back. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If you want to stand right over
You want me to stand? As opposed to sit to play?
Would you rather sit?
I don't care. Whatever's easy for you guys.
Probably stand.
Because I'm just like wondering, like you said, we'll just clip it onto the strap.
I'd
Okay.
say probably stand then.
Okay.
And if you want to stand right here for our director, just to get the lighting.
And Tyler, can you tell me how long is the song you're going to be performing?
No more than 3 minutes.
You got that, Ashley? Okay.
All right.
So when we come back here, we'll just do a quick introduction, then we'll get out of your
We're in for a very special treat this Thursday morning, a very special Thursday edition of Soundstage. We are joined now by singer Tyler Norton.
Yeah, he's getting ready to take the stage next weekend at Bunsey's alongside his 80s cover band, M80s, the world's largest 80s party. But first, he's going to be giving us a live in-studio performance. Tell us, what are we going to hear?
I'm going to play an original song called The Only Way I Know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Norton.
All right. Well, I've been up and I've been down. It seems like a vicious circle. Whatever you got, it seems like you just want more. But I'm finally right where I really wanna be, and you can't take that away from me. Well, I don't know what life's about. I guess that I take myself. So don't try to take the sun from my blue sky. I'm finally right where I really wanna be, and you can't take that away from me. And I've been trying to go where I wanna go, living my life
Whatever's comfortable for you.
Orange.
It's science.
.948 this morning. We're back now with more from musician Tyler Norton, who's getting ready to take the stage next weekend alongside his band M80s, the world's largest 80s party.
It's all part of an upcoming concert to raise awareness on the importance of local support services. For more, we're joined now by Lindsay Chambers from Benecare, and of course Tyler Norton. Good morning to the both of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Fantastic performance.
Thank you.
I want to talk about it coming up in just a second, but first, tell us a little bit about how exactly Benecare will benefit from this.
So really, Benecare is a community business that's been around for over 50 years, and we're local in Webster, so why not have an event in Webster so we can celebrate the community?
And for someone who may be unfamiliar with the services provided, can you fill them in?
Sure. So we do everything from benefits, payroll services, HR services, insurance, 401k, kind of the whole gamut.
Yeah, so people probably have no idea how much of an impact Benecare has on their daily lives.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So the benefit concert, really, such a cool idea.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We've got people from Benecare going to be there. Buncey's Bandstand is where it's going to be held. They're actually a client of Benecare. So it's all about giving back to the community and just providing entertainment, something different for everybody just to come out to. It's, people have their golf tournaments and their, casino nights or whatever. So why not have like a fun night where you can come out and enjoy arguably the best decade of music.
It'll definitely be a fun night.
It will be a fun. Lindsay, what drew you to Tyler, or Tyler, what drew you to Lindsay and Benecare? How did that amalgamation come to be?
We might need another hour for this segment, but actually, I am in human resources. I work for Benecare.
Oh, okay.
So we are colleagues.
Yep.
Yeah, and she knew at one point I was playing out, and we discussed it, and she brought me into Benecare about 5 years ago. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. They're just a great company to work for. They provide so many services, like I said, for the community, for businesses, for private lines, everything. So
is this overtime then for you?
I'm a salaried employee.
Oh, okay, all right.
Fair enough. Tell us about the band.
Okay, so M80s, we formed about 6 years ago. We've been on here before promoting other events in the past. We're going to probably be on here again maybe soon for other events that we support, charitable events. And we're just having a great time doing what we do, and we're just, we grew up in the 80s. So to be able to give back again, musically, to what we grew up with and what we love and what we were passionate about.
Was that you on the doing like a mid-air split?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
And there's some athleticism to this. It's not just musicianship.
I watch you guys in the morning, so you guys are on air in the morning. I'm working out. I'm watching my TV while I'm, exercising. So I'm multitasking. I'm supporting you guys. I'm a 50-plus-year-old guy. You don't want to see some guy up there who's not in shape running around trying to do that, because you
might hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'd be walking off with a hamstring injury or something.
Absolutely.
So I gotta keep up on this stuff.
Listen, that's impressive, my friend. That's impressive. Okay, for somebody sitting at home, they want to attend, they want to come out, they want to support. What do they need to know?
Doors open at 6. It's an outdoor event. It's rain or shine. There'll be a nice big outdoor stage, but if in event of rain, they'll move it into the stage inside of Buncey's. 6 o'clock doors, 7 o'clock, our really good friends, Bad Marriage out of Boston, will be sharing the stage with us. Might see a guest appearance by yours truly playing with them, and vice versa. They might be coming up with us to do a song or two. We go on at 8, they go on at 7, and it's just going to be a fantastic evening of music all around.
Wonderful.
Very cool.
Big dance party.
Yes. Well, I was going to say, is dancing encouraged?
Oh, highly encouraged.
Yeah.
Dancing is
Okay.
encouraged. Wear your favorite outfit from the 80s, concert t-shirt, anything like that. Yeah, the more the merrier. We just want to have a big party.
Reach into the back of the closet and get
Exactly.
right. That's where the good stuff hides.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Thank you again, both,
Oh,
so
thanks
much.
for having
we really
us.
appreciate
We
it.
appreciate your time.
When we come back, it's time for this morning's Final Thoughts.
We're back right after this.
Time for our final thoughts in the morning on Arc Rochester. We will hand it back over to Tyler Norton for a final song.
Tyler, what are you going to be playing for us to close out the show?
It's a song I wrote a few years back. It's called Tuesday's Gone.
We like that.
Good.
That does it for us here on Arc Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning starting at 4:57 on
13 Wham ABC.
That's the one.
Much more live local news coming up later today for 13 Wham News at midday. We'll see you then.
Tyler Norton. Take it away.
Tuesday's gone, but not forgotten. Bit the big apple, found out it's rotten. Now you're coming back to say you stay. I'm sorry, baby, it just don't work that way. Someone mailed me a chain letter. It said I had better send it or I'd have a real bad day. It must be true, cause when I threw it, telephone rang and man, I knew it was you to say again you never stray. I'm sorry, baby, it just don't work that way. And I try to cut through lie to lie, and your bad past clouds my vision of you and me. I just can't see, I just can't see Life without you leads to better days, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm sorry, baby, it just don't work your way. Do-do.